Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the new and improved Sorta Interesting podcast. My name is Christian Padam, and with me, as always, my co-host. He is my chief of staff, the gang to my shit, as they say, the wind beneath my wings. Myles, darling, how you doing, buddy? Back into the current day MCU. How you feeling about everything?
We're getting the ball rolling here.
And a quick PSA to everyone. We are temporarily becoming a full-time MCU exclusive podcast, reviewing 41 movies in 41 weeks leading up to the release of Avengers Doomsday coming out December 18th. That date has not moved, thank God. Last week, that was in danger of moving, but they have officially confirmed coming out December 18th.
No IMAX.
No IMAX, but a new thing called Infinity Vision, whatever that is. You got a stinger right there on your chin there. Which leads us to week 8 today, a movie that goes under the radar when talking about MCU in general, The Incredible Hulk, ladies and gentlemen. Myles, if the folks out there would like to find the back catalog of our podcast, please tell them where they can find us.
You got it. Our website, you can find all our video and audio podcasts, sortainteresting.com.
Yes, sir.
Instagram at Sorta Interesting Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that podcasts are available, you can find us. Just search Sorta Interesting. YouTube.com/Sorta Interesting.
Go check out those shorts, ladies and gentlemen.
Please.
Those numbers are through the roof. We're doing numbies on there.
Hell yeah. Patreon.com/Sorta Interesting.
And go check out our review of Iron Man from last week, ladies and gentlemen. Our first dip into modern day MCU. And that was some of the most fun I've had podcasting in a long time. So that's the God honest truth there. But let's get into some production details for The Incredible Hulk. Release date June 13th, 2008. Only a month after the first Iron Man movie, which is crazy to think about. French director, Myles, his name. I will just read it verbatim here. Louis Leterrier. Or if you're our red, white, and blue brothers and sisters over in France, it would be Louis Leterrier. Known for The Transporter, which...
Okay.
It's me, everyone. Transport. The mechanic. Unleashed. Do you remember that movie? Unleashed with Jet Li and Morgan Freeman, where Morgan Freeman's like a blind guy. And Jet Li...
Book of Eli?
Jet Li has this collar around, and there's like a guy who like treats him like a dog. He's like, fucking go fight him. And it's called Unleashed. Yeah, go check it out. Clash of the Titans with...
Sam Worthington?
Yeah, Sam Worthington.
Yeah, it
Kind
had
of ruined his
potential.
career. But
Yeah, it did. It had a big. Luckily, he had Avatar to.
I know, right?
Fall
If it
back
wasn't
on,
for
right?
fucking Avatar, his career would be so cooked. Now You See Me with the Franco brother. What's his name? Dave Franco. And I think Morgan Freeman's in that too.
Yeah.
Michael Caine or something like that.
Yeah.
You a
Can I
fan?
go ahead and say,
Yeah.
I do not like Now You See Me franchise.
I hate all of those.
I hate that shit, bro. The little the fedora wearing Woody Harrelson with the goddamn fucking sleight of hand bullshit,
Which is unfortunate because I love magic. I love magic,
dude.
but magic in movies just doesn't translate to me.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Except if it's the Prestige. Then fuck yeah.
Oh,
I am so fucking into Prestige.
You know, tie this in here. Eisenheim, the illusionist.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
You didn't watch?
I know that one came out the same time as The Prestige. I was a Prestige man myself. I did not watch that. That's the Edward Norton, right?
Dude.
Yeah, I did not watch that. I heard. Is it the same kind of concept? It's
got Jessica Biel in it. And it's got Paul Giamatti, who plays the detective. And you know what? I tell you, you should watch that movie.
Yeah, okay.
But
I'm such a Prestige fan.
I know.
I guess I could watch both. You don't have to choose one or the other. It's not Marvel versus DC here. But
you don't. Yeah, I think you owe it to yourself, man. Edward Norton. I like Edward Norton.
I like him too. Okay, I'll watch it. I'll give it a try. But there's nothing that's gonna beat fucking Batman versus Wolverine. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nothing will beat the Prestige.
It's so fucking good.
I thank you for introducing me to that movie.
Yeah. That one. I remember watching that in theaters and telling everyone, like, you have to fucking watch this. Dueling magicians. Are you fucking kidding me?
Still to this day, it's under the radar.
Oh yeah. In terms of Nolan movies, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we'll do a Nolan movie review one day. But and also
yeah.
Louis Leterrier, most recently known for Fast X, which was a fucking disaster of a movie. When they just need to shoot that franchise right in the head. I'm done with it. Writer Zach Penn, we've seen him before. Budget of $150 million, which isn't really that much. In a box office of $264 million, so did pretty well. In a runtime of 1 hour 52 minutes, just an absolutely perfect runtime on paper. And I do love to see that, but it still felt pretty long.
It
to
felt
me, this
longer
movie.
than Iron Man, and just
It
longer
did,
than this.
yeah. I'm actually really curious to see what your initial thoughts are on this movie, because this is one of those movies where we never really talked about the Incredible Hulk too much. We talk
Yeah.
about Iron Man, talk about Captain America all the time, but not too much about Incredible Hulk. So I'm interested to see what your views are after rewatching it again.
It was very like I was expecting more, especially after coming off of Iron Man. You know, I hadn't seen this movie in a long
Yeah.
time. A lot of people will say, "Well, what about what about Eric Bana? What about
God, that was a bad one. That one was so fucking bad.
you got a little stringer?"
I know. I got like a little bug hanging.
Yeah, you
God
got
damn it, man.
that one made to the cut.
I'm like, man, cut. No, I got bugs still.
You got bug, booger sugar.
All right, I'm just using my shirt.
No, I just was waiting for more. You know, the more I was watching it, the more I remembered stuff about it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
There's
you know
really
what?
not
This
much
is
to it.
really,
Yeah.
this is really just everything is surface level with this. You know,
Definitely.
there's nothing too memorable about it. The acting, I don't know. They're trying to, I get it. You're trying to be a little more serious with some of the, with Edward Norton's character.
Yeah.
You know, you bring him aboard.
He's a serious guy. You gotta
He
give
is
him
a
some
serious
serious
guy. Yeah,
lines.
he's got some great acting chops. Tim Roth, I love him.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great actor. I love his accent. You
Mr.
know,
Orange. Yeah.
yeah, and Liv Tyler.
I think she's too good for this franchise.
Yeah,
she
she
is.
is.
She's a class act. She's a classy lady. To me, including her into this movie.
Like
It's
you say, you know, on paper.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times you say on paper, you know, it should work. But it's not hitting for me. It just
Yeah.
doesn't hit for me. Maybe I'm trying to compare it too much to and trying and not allowing it to have its own lane.
Yeah.
Because it's separate from Eric Bana's
yeah,
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
It's separate from Mark Ruffalo's in a way.
still connected in the
Still
universe
connected,
though.
yeah.
So you have to, you do have to compare it to the other ones. But maybe it was a product of the time, because I do remember really liking this when it came out. That was our freshman year of high school actually when this came out. But now in the year of our Lord 2026, I think I need to make some apologies to a lot of people in my life. I have been on my high horse for almost 20 years now, telling people that this movie is not bad and that it was, in fact, a good movie. So now I have to say, I am very sorry I have let you all down. This movie is definitely not good. It's not horrible though. It's not like X-Men 3 levels horrible or Blade Trinity levels of horrible.
Yeah. I will say we jumped past
Yeah.
a lot of like his lore, which I think is good.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to this character,
Getting rid of the backstories. We don't
getting
need
rid
it
of
too
the
much.
Yeah, that was good on their part.
A little bit of a gripe with that because they do skip over it and then they go back to it sort of in the middle of the movie. I'm like, why? Why are we explaining this again? But as far as modern day MCU goes, this is bottom tier for sure. But we talked about this already. But first of all, Edward Norton as Bruce Banner was, and it's still one of the craziest castings Marvel has ever done. I think he's fantastic in everything he's in, including this. But I still have a hard time believing in him as Bruce Banner. I never made that connection. He's got a little bit of that like Andrew Garfield to him where it's, just to give some backstory on that, go check out our Spider-Man review series, everybody. That one was an audio-only podcast back in the day on sortainteresting.com where we did break down the Andrew Garfield podcast. But I compare him to our Andrew Garfield because I thought Edward Norton's just too good looking. He's just a fire. He's just a smoke show in this. They tried to like dye his hair black way too much just for men in some of these scenes. I'm like, okay, that's not working here.
I don't believe he's the smarty pants.
Yeah,
he's
he
supposed to
doesn't.
be.
He's not that nerd type of guy. Like Andrew Garfield didn't look like a nerd. He just looked too cool. Edward Norton also looking too cool. But as far as the Hulk goes, I think this is probably the most unique version of the Hulk that we've seen. He's arguably like the smallest Hulk that we've seen.
The smallest.
not including Lou Ferrigno, of course, but like the CGI Hulks, he was tiny compared to what we know now as Hulk. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, it's not as believable. And this movie definitely has some pacing issues too, which we'll get into during the rundown.
One more thing I want to add is the I don't know how to say power level. You know, we have a very muted Hulk, and if you know anything about Hulk from the comics, I mean, I'll go back again to 03 with the where I just don't see enough that Hulk is, you know, the world buster that they
kind of nerfed him in this,
they nerfed him a lot, and I think
it's a
Hulk
tricky
as a character.
balance.
Exactly. It's a very tricky balance to try to.
I mean, if you're giving him his own movie, you gotta like go full out though.
Yeah.
Like if he's in, other Avengers movies, okay, nerf him. But if he's on his own, you gotta fucking just give us full Hulk. Man.
You gotta level the city. Come on, man.
Yeah, you can't give us a nerfed Hulk. But, the Hulk, even though he is undersized, I did like all of his action scenes, which is probably why I was such a believer in this movie back in the day. But seeing it now, I'm just like, okay, like back in the day, that was cool. But we've seen so much Hulk already, like in the other movies. It's like his actions in this, it's pretty basic compared to what we see now, right? But
we also didn't get enough Hulk, in my opinion.
Because in a movie called The Hulk, there's not much Hulk in this, to be honest. But of course, William Hurt as Thunderbolt Ross. This to me was the best part of the movie. I thought William Hurt was the most perfect casting for this character. Clearly, I was not alone in that sentiment, as William Hurt has transcended past this movie into other movies in the MCU after this movie. But overall, it's just very okay, very forgettable. Just William Hurt was the only thing to take away from this. Maybe we'll get Edward Norton in a Doomsday or what's that other one?
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Maybe we'll see that.
Probably more Secret Wars than anything, right?
But also Edward Norton's fucking doing big things, man. He's left Marvel behind. It was a passion project for him. He doesn't need to be in Marvel anymore.
He's good. He's good. There's just those actors that are just I'm good on that, huh?
Myles, let's get into the plot rundown for The Incredible Hulk.
Let's do it. Movie opens up. Opening credits scene where we also get the backstory of Bruce Banner and how he became the Hulk.
Again, like Iron Man did, I like how they just kind of condensed it all into one little scene. I like how they kind of gave us little short snippets of what happened. We can just connect the dots, and I love how all of this is edited. Did you ever watch the TV show The Incredible Hulk?
I did
back
not.
in like the 70s. I had the DVD of that a long time ago.
This one with Lou?
This is the one with Lou. And the opening to that TV show is basically the same opening to this movie, which I like because it has him like sitting in the machine with a little like green thing going in front of his face. So it's a little homage to the original TV show, which I really like. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. A little long though. That scene was a little long, especially with no dialogue.
Yeah. You really got to pay attention there. You think you're just getting some opening credits,
No, they give
music
you a
over
whole
like they're like
backstory.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on for this. And we cut to a modern day Bruce Banner and a little ticker that shows 158 days without
I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
He's in Brazil, training in BJJ to control his breathing and his anger.
Pretty cool with the I remember I was watching that with Camille, and she was like, "Is that guy's stomach? Like, is that for real? Is he doing that?" I was like, "That's a real guy right there."
That's I think that's a Gracie, right?
Yeah. So a little trivia fact for you here. So in this film, Bruce learns to control his anger partially through martial arts training. The martial arts instructor who slaps him a couple times during training is played by renowned Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grandmaster Rickson Gracie, whose family were the founders of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But in that scene where he's slapping him around, I'm like, brother, you could be as good as jiu-jitsu. You could be the best jiu-jitsu practitioner in the world. It ain't gonna do nothing.
You gonna armbar a fucking Hulk?
Or you could have the whole Gracie family out there.
Imagine just seeing Hulk pull guard, like crawling on the ground. Come on.
Trying to get Hulk in a triangle.
Yeah, come on.
It's not working.
Let's go.
That's a lot of balls for Bruce to be going there and getting slapped around. I'm like, brother, you don't want to be playing that game with him.
He's wearing his heart rate monitor that you can hear go beep, beep,
and
beep,
I like
beep,
that. I
beep.
like the heart rate monitor in this. It's more of like a modern day type of Bruce Banner. I like that. Yeah.
Bruce is working in a soda manufacturing plant by day with a fine ass
man. whew, what is she doing there? I could take you away from all of this.
What are you doing
if I was Bruce, I mean, I'll take you away from all this, baby. You don't need to stay here.
You want to see my other side, huh? He's got a massive green. You know what I mean? As he's working, he cuts himself when repairing something, and his blood gets into a bottle.
Immediately, he's like, body, cut it out.
He's like telling everybody stop, and all the fucking bosses like, what the fuck is
the
wrong
boss
with
is
you?
like, what the fuck,
Just
dude?
let it
Relax.
go, man,
This
bro.
isn't America.
Yeah.
We don't have any fucking OSHA looking out for us. It's all good. Baby.
You got AIDS? That shit don't transfer like that. Bruce protects his baddie of a friend from a creep at work. He's like, hey,
that guy definitely creep. Yeah.
Some forgettable shit in the beginning. Here we go. Bruce gets a package and uses his laptop to speak with a friend named Mr. Blue.
Laptop seems a little reckless for him. I don't know how you would communicate with the outside world, but I feel like connecting to the internet at all seems a little reckless for Bruce.
Yeah, especially somebody trying to lay like 'cause we're introduced to him at this point. He's trying to lay low.
He's on the run.
He's on the run. Yeah. He's already done some shit, and like people are trying to get him. He's a criminal at this point, you know. Bruce has a flower in the package that could possibly cure him. This is his little pen pal, Mr. Blue.
Batman Begins shit right here.
Yeah, you need to go to the tallest mountain and grab the blue lily or some shit. He crushes it up, snorts it. No, I'm just kidding. Bruce does some science.
He does a bunch of science shit with the
like
spinning thing that I never knew what that was for. Is that just a glorified mixer thing?
I'm pretty sure. In reality, that's supposed to like separate the plasma from like the blood,
right,
you know,
right,
and you're supposed to be able to pull, shit from the
centrifugal force.
Yep. You know, you nerds out there can fucking fact check me on this. But it turns out to be another failure.
Yeah,
it looks like it's gonna work.
Microscope thing. The
looks
Hulk
like the
stuff busts through.
Yeah, we get the the Hulk is busting through. You see the little. Like we see in all these movies where it's like you show the red blood cell and then it's getting attacked by something and then you think it's working and then it comes back.
Like in Nightmare Before Christmas when he's doing the Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember that scene too where he's like holding up the vial like this. And I remember seeing that in, do you remember Empire magazine back in the day? Oh, I remember seeing that screenshot of him doing this. I'm like, this can't be bad.
That picture came up when I was looking for a photo and I was like, oh shit, I kind of remember
this movie,
dude.
guys.
I like when they, side note, like those Empire like or Variety, like when they get those sneak peek photos and they're like
the behind the scenes shit,
you're like, oh shit, this is all we get. Analyze every little goddamn detail of it. Yeah, it's great. The one thing that I will give to MCU and all that is everything they pack into every little like picture, scene, detail, and it doesn't go without, you know, that's what makes it watchable again, you know. Otherwise, I would not watch this.
It's still beautifully shot. Yeah. Every time I watch it, I'm like, this looks nice. I saw it in 4K, but some of the CGI does not hold up, which we'll get to. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough.
Mr. Blue says he wants to meet. He said, enough fucking around. I need to see it.
He said, too dangerous, too peligroso, unfortunately.
The pictures you're sending are not enough. I need this now.
He also has that little picture of Liv Tyler that he's spanking the old ham to every night, probably.
You think he spanks it at both so he can get double up, you know?
I guess he can't because his heart rate. Yeah, you can't even spank it when you're like that. Yeah. Dude. Too bad. That's too bad. That's why he's so pent up all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe he just needs to let loose, huh?
A little release.
He needs a blood sample to help find a cure. Back at the Pentagon, actually not back at the Pentagon, we're introduced to Thaddeus Ross, played by William Hurt.
Rest in peace to William Hurt, by the way. I thought he was just perfect casting for this role again. Eventually gets recasted late. Did you ever watch the new Captain America with the new Thunderbolt Ross with Harrison Ford?
Falcon?
Yeah.
And no. Okay. Yeah, not really. No.
Oh, we'll be reviewing it.
Yeah, I think, I'm trying to save myself, huh? Ross gets word of a possible gamma sickness
while he's ripping a cigar in the in the Pentagon. I'm like, that's gotta be breaking a couple of rules there.
Come on, when your fucking name is William fucking Hurt
Thunderbolt.
You can fucking do whatever you want. We get a cameo of Stan Lee drinking the soda.
And that
with
soda looks
Bruce's
so good.
blood.
I'm convinced any soda that is colored green, I'm
Yeah.
fucking in. I'm in every time.
that a
It doesn't.
Jones soda?
I love the flavors. It could be an apple. It could be a fucking tropical soda. It could be a Inca Cola. Like anything that is a green Mountain Dew. I'm in.
That
Any
green
soda.
Hawaiian punch is where I'm always
my
like,
God.
it's always just goes.
Do they
back
even
to
sell that one anymore?
No,
Jesus.
bro. God, remember the giant
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
like
yeah.
2 liter size?
Remember the first
with a
time we did a
handle on it?
podcast and I brought the fucking big old gallon and we made jungle juice. We got fucking hammered on our first
Oh
podcast.
shit, I forgot about.
We were getting so drunk
Yeah.
those first couple podcasts. I'm pretty sure it was like part-time alcoholic at that time. It's like Jesus.
Dude, we were drinking before, during, and after. You know.
fucked up.
Oh fuck. Gotta love it. But it made it flow, That was that social lubricant that you needed to look into the camera. Actually, it was all audio.
That was
at
just
point.
audio.
That
We
was just
didn't even
audio.
have
Fuck,
camera.
dude.
That's why we were just drinking our faces off. Nobody could see.
Nobody can see our red because I get red easily. Ross sends his troops to Brazil. Ross meets with Emily Blancy.
Emil Blonsky.
Sorry. Emil Blancy. God damn, sorry. Played by none other than Tim Roth.
Tim Roth, I love Tim Roth. A little small though, compared to they should have gave him like those platform shoes that like Robert Downey Jr. uses because he's a tiny little man.
Yeah. That's why Robert always wears like the bell bottom.
Yeah,
So
he has the
cover
flared
it
out
up.
jeans
Yeah.
and stuff to cover up the heels. But I do like this scene where Thunderbolt Ross is talking to that other general, and that other general. Did you see who that was? That was the guy from 300. This is madness.
Oh
that's
shit!
The guy, the black
That's
guy.
him,
Yeah.
huh? Oh fuck!
And he was like describing. He's on loan from us from Her Majesty's Secret Service. Working with SOCOM or whatever. I was like, ooh, SOCOM. I haven't heard that term.
British
in a long time.
MI6,
Yeah.
huh?
Which I'm glad because if they would have gave Tim Roth an American accent, I don't know if it would have worked. Yeah, he's not great. Not a great.
His
American
accent is so great. I love it.
It's like this like Cockney, like dirty
but
accent.
It's a little more refined,
I think he refines it for film, but I think in reality, it's a dirty like Christian Bale shit.
Yeah. Tim Roth is he's scouted to lead this operation. Ross wants Bruce back alive.
Yeah, they said I got to go with Tranks if you have to go live, but we got to trank him.
Yeah. Phaser's set to stun. Bruce gets a message from Mr. Blue about a cure, but Bruce will need to go back to America to get data from his old office.
And this guy, Mr. Blue, constantly online. Like every time he messages him, he's like, "Hey, I'm here, buddy. What about the fucking time difference? Is it like what time is it over in America?"
I don't give a fuck. He's chronically online.
This guy's got a fucking loser. He's got no
He's
life.
got no life. Yeah, what a loser. He's trying to help him. Blonsky and the soldiers touch down in Brazil. They try to enter Bruce's home, but
Some fucking Black Ops
escapes.
shit.
Yeah,
this reminds me of some like modern warfare like shit where you're like running through the favelas with on the roofs and shit. Yeah,
this was cool. Bruce tries to run on foot, but he is eventually caught. He runs into the soda factory to hide, but it's caught by his bully.
those assholes got no life either. They're just hanging out outside. He runs into them, and he also does like some like weird like jujitsu throws and stuff. I'm like, how come you didn't do that like earlier? They start to fight with him
rate.
later. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
but
heart rate thing. He gets too excited,
just throw a couple.
Now this is
yeah,
life or
throw him around a little.
Yeah, right? They start messing with him and push him a little too far until Bruce eventually hulks out.
And this is one of the best Hulk transformations that you'll see. A little like new school with the watch and the heart rate monitor and the heartbeat sensor and stuff, and then I mixed the old school with the green glowing eyes in the shadows. I was like, that's fucking sick. I always love that green glowing eyes in the shadows. Yeah,
I love it when they come from the shadows. The that type of like in Iron Man when Ironmonger was poking his head through, or his eyes lit up through the chains. Yeah, that was cool. Hulk kills off the bullies. He kills
him up. That one dude, he just grabs his leg and he just fucking, that guy's dead for sure.
Yeah, dude. There's no. I mean, if you're a normal human, you get flicked by Hulk, you're fucking dead. All right, there's no coming back from that. The soldiers try to use trank darts, but they're just bouncing.
Just bouncing off of him, no problem.
They're like, fuck.
It's just like glass bouncing off of him. Like, bro, what the fuck?
That was like trying to stick the needle in Superman, and it was just like breaking. Blonsky tries using live rounds, and we finally get to see what the Hulk looks like.
He's like emptying the clip into him, and he just tries to reload again, and the Hulk's like, come on, doggy.
The
What the fuck do you think?
we get to look at Hulk's face, and I don't know what's your thoughts on how they did. I don't like the hair.
I like the face. I don't like the hair either. The hair is very K-pop.
Yeah,
it looks. He looks like a Korean bodybuilder.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
I don't like
it's a very
it at
K-pop hairdo. I like what they did with the modern day Hulk. It's more of like a modern day cut. He's got the fade and shit. But yeah, back then, very K-pop look to him.
You got a middle school trying to figure out, do I like it long? Do I, Hulk eventually escapes.
Ross is not happy. He's like, no,
God damn it. Blonsky. God damn it.
Blonsky. Oh, I keep spelling it wrong too. Blonsky.
Recovers Banner's backpack and his laptop. I mean,
yeah, he does take out that picture. He's like, so old girlfriend.
Yeah,
he's like, she's pretty hot. And then Thunderbolt like, give me that picture.
Hey. He's like, yeah, she is. Wait, hold on, what? What the fuck? Blonsky talks to, I swear to God, dude, talks to Ross about what he just, I'm going to say Tim. Tim talks to Ross about what he just saw, and he likes it.
Yeah, he was like, I need whatever hit us fucking hard. He's like, that thing threw a forklift like it was a softball.
Bro, he was fucking nutting in his pants. He was like, oh my God.
He was like, I like that shit.
The power I must have. Bruce wakes up in the rainforest and hitchhikes his way to Mexico.
Beautiful rainforest, by the way. Yeah, but he wakes up, I guess, in Nicaragua or something like that. Or Honduras, something like that. And
he's
way
like,
far
what kind of, he's like, y'all speaking Spanish?
Yeah.
Y'all like Portuguese? All right, cool. Blonsky is still pestering Ross about the Hulk and wants another shot at him.
Yeah, he's like, I need another shot. I need to be fucking more powerful. He kind of gives off like little like hints. He's like, if I was a little younger, or if my body was a little younger with my mind now, who knows? Who knows?
He said, if I knew what I did, what I know now with the body 10 years ago, I'd be unstoppable.
And Ross kind of gives him that like, how old are you?
Yeah.
He's like 45. He's like 39. He just kind of looks at him like, 39. He's like, oh, that's a rough 39, brother.
Yeah, he's been through the shit, bro. You can tell he's been trying to take some shit too. Probably trying to take some roids and shit. Ross tells Blonsky about the super soldier program and says there was one successful serum.
And then, that's when Blonsky's like, kind of like a little bit of that. And he's like, I think I could help you out with that, buddy.
I bet you would, motherfucker. He gets a full job. He wants in on that.
I want that shit.
Bruce makes his way to Virginia and his old university stomping grounds.
That's a long way from Mexico to Virginia. I don't know. That's a big time jump. I don't know how we got all the way over there, but they just skip right to Virginia.
How does somebody who's wanted get past the border? Get past the border
and hitchhike fucking across the country all the way to Virginia? I don't know. Forget everything you know.
Yeah, how? He's a mule or something. He got a mule. He sees Betty Ross still working there, played by none other than Liv Tyler.
What a grace to this movie. Unfortunately, wasn't a great movie for her, but she's great. She's great in what she does. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just to hear you breathe.
More daddy issues again in this movie, just like Armageddon.
Yep. The daughter of Steven Tyler.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She's dating a new guy. Ty Burrell
from Modern
fucking Family, dude.
A little weird. He seems a lot older than her. Maybe she just has a young face, but I'm sure they're the same age or something like that. But
maybe he's a nerd and she likes that nerdy
he is a doctor too.
Yeah, he's actually not a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty good
he's
guy.
Actually pretty chill. He's like, all right, well, fuck it, dude.
He also plays the other boyfriend in National Treasure 2. Remember that when Nicolas Cage's Krieger. Always getting the shit out of the stick.
He's
type
cooked,
of Sorry, buddy.
Maybe he likes it.
Could be.
Likes watching, that executive cook. Bruce goes to his old friend at a pizza shop and stays with him to hide out.
I mean, who has a guest room above a pizza place? That's a little weird to me too, but whatever. And how often were you going to this pizza place where you know him by like first name and shit?
Yeah, you fucking, you want your usual 30 pizzas? Fucking Hulk. Bruce, now disguised as a pizza delivery guy, makes his way into his old office. I mean, I guess you're not. I guess you're fooling anybody.
And we do get this cameo from Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah,
good for fucking Lou. He is so jacked still. When he's holding that pizza, you can see all the veins in his biceps. It's like, God damn. They always give Arnold credit for being in shape still, but nobody ever talks about Lou. Lou is still fucking jacked.
I will say that He offered me a pizza. I'll do anything.
Oh yeah.
Just about.
Medium, that ain't enough. That buys you maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You want an hour? Give me a lunch.
Especially
buddy.
him,
Yeah,
Luke. He's like, I got a leg day coming up. I need at least 2 of these motherfuckers. Bruce tries looking up the data on his computer, but he can't find a goddamn thing. Betty sees Bruce at the pizza shop, but Bruce hides from her. He's like, dude, where is this? What? How? I don't. He just walks in. He's like, this is an apparition.
Well, first of all, they're closed.
Right.
They walk in and they're like, please, can I'm like, this is an old man.
That's right. There was a whole,
He's trying to get back home and you're making him stay extra. You're probably not even going to tip him well.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
Yeah,
I hate being those people.
Yeah, that's fucking
It's
bullshit.
like, oh fuck! I actually just did that yesterday. I was at Kiko's at 7:50.
Ooh, the one over by
Cerritos.
the goddamn Pepe's that's not open yet? Or the which Kiko's did you go to?
Oh, on South and
Okay,
yeah,
over
by
there.
Icon.
Okay, not the one on Walker, because
No.
that one, the Pepe's over there, still not open, and it's been fucking 3 months.
Oh, that's Coco's.
Oh, Coco's,
That's
that's a different
Kiko's
one.
is a Filipino,
okay.
you know.
Oh, yeah. The DJ Bibincan over there.
Yeah, there you
go. And I do have to include this. All of this has such horrible fucking pacing. Just keeps cutting back and forth between Bruce and Blonsky over and over again. I'm like, can you just fucking let a scene breathe for like 10 minutes? They keep doing these quick cuts, and I'm like, I'm already getting fucking irritated by this movie. I'm like, where's the Hulk? Why do you keep cutting?
Exactly. I am so tuned out. I'm just like, where the fuck are we
bullshit.
getting Hulk and his fucking? I mean, we got one little taste, and I'm still like, I'm seething.
This movie's already short enough. Like they could have like cut all that out. Like get to the fucking point, man. I don't care about all this setup. It's taking fucking forever.
Yeah, where's this 150 million going? Betty eventually finds Bruce walking the streets and picks him up.
Little strange, just walking through the rain for like no reason, even though he stays at the pizza shop. I guess he just says he has to leave. I don't know. They didn't really.
And she notices him. I mean, she knows him right.
Yeah, he's wearing a hood.
Back of his.
Yeah, he's wearing a jacket and a hood, but she finds him somehow.
Get in. Betty brings Bruce back home, and they talk about how Ross wants to weaponize Bruce.
Of course, the
Why wouldn't
government,
she want
right?
to? Yeah, I would too. Fuck it. Ross dusts off some old super soldier serum and loads Blotsky up with the low dose.
God, with like 4 different needles.
Yeah.
That they have to put like 2 in his neck.
Why?
And then like bend him over and put it in his back. I was like, ooh, God.
Dude, and that scene where they're sticking it right in his fucking spine, and he's like, ugh.
And they give like a little crack, like,
yeah. Oh. And then he's like, yeah. I'm like, damn, I kind of needed that. You know?
yeah, just pull like my arms and legs at the same time. Oh,
that fucking Mr. Incredible. Yeah, where he's just,
he's just,
hell yeah, let's go. Sometimes I just watch those videos, where they're just like, yeah, I need that, but I don't want it.
I'm scared. I don't want to get fucking paralyzed, man.
Yeah, for real. Bruce and Betty head back to the school, but Ross and his soldiers are already there.
Good. Let's get to the fucking action.
Yeah.
It's taking fucking forever.
Blonsky, now juiced up, is right.
Dude, he's fucking
yeah.
like he's fucking Captain America over here.
Everyone else. He's feeling cocky too. This is the scene that I remember, aside from the fight at the end.
Yeah.
This scene is what I remember the most.
For sure.
When they're at the university, right?
Yeah.
And what are they when they're firing smoke grenades into
so
where
he's on the bridge
right there in the bridge, the atrium or whatever, you can see it's all glass and all the soldiers are in this giant field. And they shoot smoke grenades in there, and then you just see his hand fucking
I love that. That's a good scene.
hit the glass. And then he starts, and then you just see it start to fuck. You see the heart rate monitor start to go crazy,
and he's like breaking through the boots and the pants. Somehow his little dangling still in his pants. I don't know how. Every time.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off. But I get it. I was trying to see some Dr. Manhattan type shit. Wasn't there like a scene where I'm trying to remember where it was when Liv was giving him clothes and they give him a little callback. That's later. Okay, that's right. They corner Bruce on the bridge. They fire smoke grenades at. I can't talk right now. Bruce hulks out and fights back.
Dude, and that fucking part where he breaks out of the thing and he jumps down. I'm like, that's my fucking Hulk right there.
Yeah.
Busting out of the bridge, jumping out, and we finally see him fully in the daylight. And this is the most ripped Hulk I think we've ever seen. Not necessarily bulky, just ripped, like he's been working on his like conditioning and shit. You know, a part of me wants him to be bigger, but it does work for this movie. For some reason, like after seeing this movie, like his movesets and stuff, I'm like, okay, he moves faster. He's more like, I don't know, 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 he's more like, I like a massive linebacker in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad at it in this instance, but if it were an Avengers movie, I'm like, yeah, you got to be a little bigger than
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Blonsky, he loves what he sees here. He's like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna go confront this fool. How about that?
And he gets that grenade launcher.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty
He
sick.
takes it from the guy, like when
Yeah,
you do
he's
in
like, "Give me
fucking
that
Halo,
shit."
you just give me your fucking rocket launcher.
Cover me.
Yeah, here's a plasma pistol. Cover me, and he walks up to him just like he throws his gun like,
Yeah, he's just like, what's up, dog?
is that how you go?
And fucking, what's his name? Thunderbolt Ross is like, oh my God, he's doing it. I'm like, doing what, dude? He's just jumping around, doing flips and shit. And he's fucking, like, not even doing any damage. He tries to, like, shoot him with a pistol. I'm like, brother, if you're trying to shoot him with a grenade launcher, what do you think you're going to do with a pistol in your hand?
I think the first time I saw this scene, I think I fell over laughing so hard when he said, "What are you gonna do?" And fucking Hulk just kicks him, and he goes flying into
First
a
of all,
tree.
Thunderbolt Ross trying to get on the phone with him. He's like, hey, fucking back up, dude. This is not going to work.
not a fucking
And then the
drill.
second he gets kicked, and Thunderbolt Ross just looks at him like, fuck.
God damn it!
Yeah, he's like, God damn it. Everybody fucking retreat. That was our only plan. We're fucked. 2 seconds in, he's already fucking dead.
Dude, his whole body is broken at this point. The soldiers try to take him out with those sound cannons.
Pretty
which
cool. Pretty cool.
is a good
I guess.
idea,
Yeah.
but you bring 2 of those things, you need like at least 15 of them
Yeah.
motherfuckers. You need to corner that fool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just telling you what you need to do. Hulk takes those out. He
I
does
like
a
that
little
one where he
scene-
fucking
yeah.
throws the thing through the truck. I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn, if there's anybody left in there, they are fucking dead.
There isn't.
Or he takes that other truck too and he like puts it like on the edge of that thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn, dude. That's fucking brutal. If someone's in there, they're so fucking dead.
Hulk protects Betty from gunfire and an explosion and takes her with him.
Right.
Because she's knocked out at this
Helicopters come in, drop down the rain of fire, and then Thunderbolt rolls like, wait.
Yeah, hold on.
And I'm like, brother, you're the one who fucking ordered the shit, dude.
point. Yeah, dude. You got to know that she's going to be around this fool. Ross sees Blonsky in the hospital and he's fully casted,
He is
bro.
fucked up. Yeah.
He's like that. He's just like Mr. Glass in there.
Well, I do like that reaction though, right? When they open the curtains, he's like, oh God damn. This is my fault.
Yeah, Ross is basically done with him. He's like, all right, this guy's
Yeah, he's basically,
fucking
move
cooked.
on. Actually, before that, Hulk actually brings Betty to the cave in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where you
that's
find a
right.
cave like that in Virginia. Then he gets mad at the thunder for some reason and like throws a rock. I'm like, what is this? This is the point in the movie where I looked at Camille. I'm like, oh no. This is a bad movie. Fuck. Like, I was like, this is, what have I done? I can't believe I've been touting for this movie for 20 years. Like, I felt like Anakin after he killed Mace Windu. I was like, what have I done? What have I done? I can't believe I thought this was a fucking
What
good
have I
movie.
done?
This is terrible.
Yeah, well, you'd think that if he's getting mad at fucking Thunder like that, he's got a simple brain that why would he not just kill fucking Liv or eat her?
They're able to somehow direct his attention to just Abomination at the end. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense from what we saw before in this movie. He's a mindless ape. It doesn't matter.
Look at me. Look at what? Ross basically closes the book on Blonsky, but we see a little scene.
I like that. That was
at
pretty
the end
cool.
where he's like, he fucking makes a fist.
Like a fucking Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Z shit. He's like,
So we know he's still there. Bruce and Betty wake up the next morning and they are on the run.
on the run again. I don't need any more of this setup. I fucking hate all this shit.
He's been on the run the entire fucking time. Stand your ground.
And he's also looks really clean for being on the run. He's always like, his hair's always like nicely done. He always has like clean clothes. He's always showered. I'm like, are you sure you're on the run? Like,
Where do you carry this stuff?
Getting good showers and stuff.
You get this stuff. You steal it, huh? They get a hotel. They fuck. Betty gets
Tried to.
Yeah, they tried to. Betty gets a new watch for Bruce. They start to have a
Nasty. That's where this is the scene where she tries to give them the purple
yeah.
pants. A little callback to
callback. He's like, "What
old
the
school
fuck is
Hulk.
this?"
Yeah.
I feel like, hell yes.
He said, "Tienes más stretchy." To that Mexican lady.
They have a little makeout sesh. Bruce is about to put it in.
Hello.
When his little heart rate monitor
That's
goes
too
off.
bad.
He's like,
That's
"I
too
can't.
bad. Yeah.
I can't.
I'd say, fuck it. Let's roll the dice.
I'm sure they
Just
can
do
get
some
that.
breathing exercises while you're doing it, man.
As long as it's been, I'm sure it's gonna be quick. I'm sure he's not enough to where he's just like,
do bump jump.
come on. He's like, oh, okay. You know what? Actually, He needs that post-nut clarity. He's like, you know what? Why don't we just run away together?
There you go.
I think this is okay. Ross sees Blonsky again, who has fully recovered. Is ready for round 3 with the Hulk, dude.
My guy, you're down 2 rounds to nothing. My guy, like, what do you possibly expect to do? Like, it's not like these were like close fights either. Like, there's no need for a rubber match here. Like, you've been outgamed twice badly.
And we can visibly see that Blonsky is looking a little fucking tattered here, right?
It's a little weird
little,
too
like,
to see
sweaty,
his old body with like a drawn-in six-pack.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, he's I mean, he's
Because his
thinking
face
he's good to
looked
go.
all weathered. It looked darker than his actual
Yeah.
body. I was like, this doesn't look right.
Ross tracks down Bruce after he sends an email to Mr. Blue. And of course, this is where the internet's catching
That's
up
what I'm
to
saying.
him.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, you're smarter than this. You're sending email, Bruce.
Yeah.
Like, email. That is one of the oldest technologies ever. Of course we could track that down.
Bruce and Betty head to Grayburn College and meet Mr. Blue, aka Samuel Stearns, played by
The guy from Holes. Can you hear the empty spaces? Yes, I could hear them.
He also played Looking Glass in the Watchmen
Mirror
series.
guy, yeah.
Yeah, Mirror Guy. Oh, I love
He's
him
like,
in that,
it's
dude.
Looking Glass. She's like, Mirror guy? It's Looking Glass. Great, great role for him. I loved him in that show. He was great in that. Yeah,
That's a great show, by the way.
yeah, so good.
Yeah, when I
It's too
talk
bad.
about
It's too bad.
Manhattan Hog, that's what I'm talking about, by the way.
Yeah, way bigger than Billy Crudup's.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Stearns is possibly a cure for Bruce, and he wants to give it a try now.
Yeah. Wants to give it a try. He did get that blood sample from Bruce, and he's been experimenting on his own, and he thinks he has a cure for him.
He thinks he's got it down now.
Yeah.
So he has him set up.
There's also that part where Bruce and Betty are in the car on the way there, and Betty was like, "Is there a way you can maybe like try to control it?" And then Bruce gets mad. He's like, "I'm not trying to fucking control this shit. I want it gone."
I mean, she has a point.
She does have a point. I mean, you could
gotta live with
weaponize
this,
it.
you
Yeah,
know.
maybe it's a little bit of her dad rubbing off on her. Like, hey, we can make this. We can make this a weapon if you control it.
Yeah. She just wants to fuck, dude. She just wants to fuck him so hard.
Can you fucking control your shit?
It's her that they need to control.
Modern Family's not doing it for me.
Blonsky gets more of the super soldier serum, and he's beginning to transform.
You can see like the shit in his back, like
Yeah.
starting to grow. Yeah, not
Yeah,
good.
we're starting to get a little more of. He's starting to take a little.
He
more
looks like
trend.
he's looking like a heroin addict out
Yeah.
here. He's all sweaty and his face is all pale.
Yeah, I wonder what his stack is. You know? Dude, government issued stack is crazy. Stearns runs a test on Bruce. He turns him into the Hulk.
With the little
Yeah, with the those paddles
Yeah.
that they used to like help with like schizophrenic people and shit. You know, with mental.
and him turning him into the Hulk. This is all fucking bullshit, by the way. Like, how the hell is this chair and these restraints able to hold the goddamn Hulk? That's the thing I don't like about this undersized
Yeah.
Hulk. It doesn't make any sense. Like, these things are all tied around him. He has like needles and shit. I'm like, you couldn't trank him like 10 minutes ago,
Yeah.
and then now there's needles in him putting this cure in. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, they can't follow their own rules in this movie, which really pisses me off.
Yeah. And Liv throwing everything out the window.
Oh yeah,
and jumping on top.
She's
of
on
this
him.
fool.
Oh yeah, and then
just
Stearns is like, oh yeah, all right, I'll hold her hair while you guys do this.
All right.
He's like, all right, yeah,
He's got popcorn out. He's just like,
because he does take a minute.
Yeah.
He's just like looking like, ooh, and she's
oh
like,
my
fucking press the button, man.
He's like, hold on, I'm almost done. He's trying to press the buttons while his hands in his pocket, in his pants.
Because they've been alluding to it a little bit. Like, Stearns is like really intrigued by this monster. He really wants
Yeah.
to see it too. So he's got a little bit of that Blonsky in him. He's like, I like this. I want to see what happens.
Yep. He gives Hulk the antidote, and he turns back into Bruce.
All bullshit. All these fucking straps on him. He should have been busting through that shit, but he still maintains those straps, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Blonsky and the soldiers get there right when Bruce turns back, and they bring him in. But
Blonsky wants to fight though.
Yeah.
He wants the smoke. He's like trying to slap him around. He's like, "Come on, let me fucking see it, man."
this was what. Well, at Mr. Blue's lab, we
Yeah.
see that he has
Oh, right.
fucking goddamn rooms filled with Bruce's blood.
Bruce's blood, yeah.
Yeah, that he's had. He's like, well, you only gave me a
it's
little
bit
bit
of a violation, I'd say.
Come on.
Like,
I
dude,
mean,
that's my fucking blood.
that's my shit, bro. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, he's got all this blood here, and he's worried about one little drop on a bottle. And meanwhile, this guy's got a whole fucking arsenal. Blonsky ends up staying behind and tells Stearns that I want that.
I want that.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, you see what he transforms into, right?
He said, I want the juice.
I want that. And he just fucking offs that lady, too.
Yeah.
He's like, that bitch talks a lot.
Yeah.
And then
Why are
Stearns is
you
like,
always hitting people?
Can you fucking stop? Like, fucking, what's his name? Nick Swardson. And Grandma's he's like, can you stop?
They're fucking making out.
He's like, man, she fucking talks a lot. And then he's like, I want what he has. That monster, I want that shit.
He's like, Stearns is like, looks like you got a little bit in you,
Yeah,
right?
he starts to get a chubby
Yeah,
too. They're
he's
both
like,
fucking
whoa.
touching tips at this point. They're like, you saw that shit, huh?
He's like, and he says here, he's like, if I put whatever it is in, if I put this in you, it might be an abomination.
Abomination. And that's
then
when
that's
I paused the movie and I looked at Camille and I said, Abomination.
Abomination.
That's his name.
That's
and
his
she was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay, let's play. Let's carry on, I guess. She was just like, all right, cool.
That's how I hope everybody reacts. Like when they say the title or the character's name, like Ironmonger, I'm like,
didn't hit as much as I wanted to.
No.
I thought she'd be like, what? Abomination? I'm like, oh,
does she know who Abomination is though? Like,
not
little
really.
bit,
Yeah, no, yeah. This is the first time seeing the movie.
oh, okay.
So
All right. Well, this is in that part, and he lifts him up,
oh yeah.
and he's
yeah.
like, I didn't say I was unwilling. And so then they get to pumping him full of Mr. Green.
He's like, if you could just lay back down on the table.
And we'll get this thing going. Blonsky gets the radiation and turns into the Abomination.
The Abomination.
Dude, this is fucking ugly.
Cool
too.
name.
This-
I
yeah.
like the name Abomination, of course, taken from the comics, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cool look too. I enjoyed the look. CG, a little rough at times, but
Yeah, that's why they did most of this stuff in the dark now. Stearns gets knocked over. He gets hit in the head. He has an open gash on his head, and Bruce's blood drips into his little open wound, and
he's
we
liking
see
it.
his head start to fucking turn into start to go Mega Mind.
yeah, Mega Mind on him.
And
Yeah,
he starts smiling, and he eventually turns into
the leader, which we may or may not see later.
Yeah.
Just a little foreshadowing.
Yeah. For the longest time, this was just kind of just went.
Yeah, that
they
got
brushed
put-
this
yeah.
shit under the rug.
That was
you
in
know?
the back burner for a decade, I think, after this movie.
Honestly,
Yeah, it
didn't
took
even know
fucking
about it
forever.
until I saw
Yeah.
it. You know, and it's just like, oh yeah. Soldiers are reporting the Hulk is loose.
Yeah, and then fucking Ross turns around. He's like, "Oh fuck, soldier, are you smoking crack out there? I got the Hulk right here, you motherfuckers."
And they're like, you're gonna want to see this or something, like, right?
Yeah.
And they have like the helmet cam on the. And this is when they're in the streets now. This is where
In Harlem, they're in
Harlem,
New York.
right?
Yeah,
Ross turns the. This is like a chopper, dude. This is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a fucking
That was like a-
big ass,
yeah.
goddamn big ass Black Hawk or whatever.
hey, Black Hawk.
Shit. Bruce says he's the only person who can take Abomination
Yeah,
down.
he's like, I'm the fucking guy.
But he's
I'm the
fucking
only
cured,
one.
right?
Yeah,
Right? Right?
Did they? He never gave it to him, right? Or I guess he put it in him and
Yeah,
it
and
turned
then
him
he turned
back.
back.
They never talked about it again.
No. They
That's true.
assume that he's fine now, right?
wow.
Because especially when they
that's
when
true.
they took him out,
Yeah.
you know, his thing wasn't going
Yeah.
off. He wasn't like turning or getting mad.
Yeah,
or
because
whatever.
when they took him out in the stretcher, I was like, he's knocked out, right? No, he's awake.
Yeah.
So he could have hulked out there too. But yeah. I like
Bru-
how they give him a little ice pack though. That's nice.
Oh,
of them.
yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And so Thaddeus wants to land the plane, but Bruce is like, no, open the back. I need to make a hero's entrance.
I love that because fucking what's her name? Liv Tyler's like, are you a fucking retard? Like, this is crazy, dude. There's no way. Like, what if you don't change? And he should be fucking hamburger meat on that floor. There's no
right?
fucking way.
Yeah, he drops from the plane, no parachute. And we get this scene
love
where
that.
he's falling to the ground. He's trying to change, and then he opens his eyes. He's like, oh shit.
He said, oh shit.
Fucking crashes into the ground. We think he's done for. Right? Nope.
I do like that.
Yeah, the hand comes
Classic.
out, the green, and then we hear his fucking, fucking growl and shit.
And I do like when he does pop out, he still has like part of the t-shirt on it.
Yeah.
And he fucking rips it off. He's like, let's fucking go, doggy. I'm ready to fucking bang.
Oh shit, that reminded me of Abomination before when they were relaying the message like, oh, fucking Hulk is loose, and they shoot the rocket at him, and he turns around, and he grabs it, and then it blows up, and then the fire is like engulfing him. It looks really cool. Ross is in the helicopter, and he tries to help Hulk, but Abomination tries to.
Yeah, he's like, fire at the other one, protect the guy, or help the green one.
Help the green one. The chopper goes down, but Ross and Betty survive the crash.
The only ones who survive, of course.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Abomination has the upper hand here, but Hulk sees Betty in trouble, and he turns it up a notch.
He also does the fucking Hulk clap to get the fire.
Oh yeah,
away.
because the crashed helicopter was leaking fuel. Fire ignites it, and then he comes out. He does. I love that smack, dude. And then like they should all be dead because they should have all been fucking tossed around.
They're in the fucking fuck.
Yeah, he's turning it up. He said, "A girl worth fighting for."
Every time he sees her, though, that is like the ultimate like pre-workout for Hulk.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need no fucking juice. Just show me a picture of Betty, and I can overcome anything.
I'm maxing out right now. Hulk uses his Hulk smash and strangles Abomination.
Pretty cool. First of all, the weapon that Abomination makes, that little like swinging mace, I'm like, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, that was
like
cool.
That. I like
you can
that.
feel the weight of it too, like when he hit
the heavy like chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a moment when the Abomination, he has these spikes coming out of his fucking elbows, and he digs it into the Hulk's chest, and then you see like this nasty like black blood.
And that's when he takes his arms and he does like a fucking like one of those like stretchy like workout things.
Open that. You don't get a lot of force doing that. He's strong, huh? He ends up using that chain against Abomination, and he takes one of those spikes out of his fucking arm and he stabs him in the fucking chest.
It was pretty brutal. When
was.
he's trying to strangle him with the chains, I'm like, ooh, shit, that's some fucking Dexter shit that he's doing to
We
him.
strangle him, and then he's like punching him in the fucking head. Like,
he like tries to grab his eyes. He's like,
he basically renders Abomination useless. He's laying down on the ground. He steps on him, and we hear like bones crack. So I don't know if it caved his chest in, but then Abomination's still alive, and then Hulk lets out a giant fucking yell.
Well, first Betty tells him to like stop.
Oh, that's right.
And then he's like, okay, no problem. And then he like kind of puts him in front of the soldiers, like, all right, take him in. And this is when Camille looked at me and was like, how are they gonna take him in? Like, I was like, that's a fucking good question. That's the biggest piece of like fucking handcuffs you'll ever need. Like, I have no idea how they're gonna take him in.
Yeah, and he's not gonna stay like that forever.
He's gonna eventually recover. But I was like, I don't know. They never showed how they took him in. He's just in jail all of a sudden.
I mean, I think they would have. They should have just killed him.
They need like some fucking Stark technology there.
Yeah.
The normal military. What are they gonna do with that? You can't
Say that again.
Stark technology.
Interesting. Betty tells Hulk to stop before killing. That's right. Abomination is taken as prisoner. Hulk runs away again. He's on the run.
As always.
Bruce, now in Canada, shows us he's able to control when to turn Hulk on.
I like that stuff.
Yeah.
I really like that at the end where he's like, fucking yes. He makes that face like, I got this, guys. Let's fucking go.
He has this where he's like opening his eyes and it turns green as he's meditating.
The little ticker with the days without incident.
It was 31. And then it goes back to zero.
I'm like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go.
And then he's smiling, so we can see
That's
that he has some control of it. Then we get not even a pre-credit scene.
Right. So during the original release, this was a pre-credit or a post-credit scene.
Oh, okay.
But with the release of the like DVD and Blu-ray, they just put it like right in the front, which every fucking Marvel movie needs to do.
They
in the movie theater, I get it. You want them to sit through the credits, that's cool.
Yeah.
But once it comes out on like Disney Plus, just fucking get us right there. Like we don't need to wait.
I didn't notice that.
Thing.
Okay. Yeah. We're at a bar. Ross is getting fucking
Reload.
hammered. Reload. What is he drinking?
I got you here. So a little trivia fact here. In the final scene, General Ross is drinking a drink called the Incredible Hulk cocktail at the bar. It is made using equal parts of Hennessy, cognac, and hypnotic liquors.
Oh my God.
He's like a 22-year-old college girl taking shots of hypnotic.
That is disgusting.
I can't even imagine what that hangover is going to be the next day because that is so fucking sugary.
It's all sugar.
And he just reload. I hate that shit.
It looked good though. I
It
mean, the
did
way it
look
was
good,
clanking in the glass,
But
with
to
the
be
ice
taking
and-
shots of it, I'm like, oh, that's fucking disgusting.
And she had that shit on deck. He said, reload, and she already had another one. Like, oh, fuck.
Smoking a stogie,
I'll
of
have your
course.
court-martial. He's fucking out there just dying. He's waving his gun around.
This doesn't make sense with a general. It should be like fucking whiskey, knocking back, fucking bourbon or something.
Yeah.
But knocking back hypnotic just does not hit the same. It's a weird,
Yeah, it's a little
weird
pussy.
thing. Yeah.
A little puss,
yeah,
you
not
know?
good.
He's approached at this bar by Tony Stark.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Camille didn't even know this was happening. I was like, you just watch. You just
yeah.
watch. This is some shit right here.
And he said, I'm putting together a team.
Yeah, he's like, I heard you got some troubles over there in New York. Yeah. Well, I'm putting together a team.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Yeah.
That is the that is the end of the Incredible Hulk. Final thoughts here. Listen, I don't know if I need to watch this again either. It's not like Iron Man where I enjoy rewatching this. In fact, it was the opposite. This was a lot worse than I remember, especially with modern day 4K, the CGI of this not looking great. Not as much Hulk action as we want, but fortunately that is not the end of the Hulk. So we'll be seeing him later on down the line. But what were your final thoughts
not
on this?
Edward
Myles?
Norton Hulk.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
not.
maybe not. Maybe not. We don't know. Oh, my thoughts. Oh, shit. Yeah. No, I don't need to watch this again. I think I got my run. Honestly, I tuned out for a lot of the movie. It was very forgettable.
Especially in the beginning. Just too
Yeah.
much setup, too much talking.
Too much setup,
Yeah.
too much running, not enough Hulk. We didn't
Yeah.
get enough Hulk, you know?
Even that last fight didn't last very long.
No,
like that should have been the longest fight, but it felt like the shortest fight. Like the longest fight was the college scene. We should have at least switched those up.
Yeah, they should have been jumping around, fucking
Yeah.
running, jumping through buildings.
I like the
or-
weapon stuff, like where Hulk gets the car and fucking makes them into
makes
the
fucking
he like
Hulk
smashes
fist.
it and
Yeah.
uses them as like boxing
Like,
gloves.
oh,
That's cool.
Fucking Hulk
Yeah.
smash, bro. Like the Hulk fists. I got those. I had those when I was younger.
That was that the era during Banner, right? When that came out, when those toys came out with the Hulk fist, man, those were fucking. That was like Tickle Me Elmo back in the day. Like
dude.
everybody wanted those fucking Hulk fists. It's too bad the movie didn't,
Just a
do
little
well,
callback. I remember that Eric Bana. When I say like the power level, we could see from Eric Bana's Hulk the way he would like. And one particular scene when he's jumping, when he gets to his jumping, and I know we're going off here, but you can see just like through. He's jumping across.
Yeah,
states.
he's just like a mile away.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like, oh,
like,
that's
holy
cool.
shit,
And he was
dude.
massive. That
was
Hulk didn't look great, but he was massive.
He's
yeah.
taking a tank by the fucking goddamn shooter thing and fucking swinging it
I
around.
hardly remember that movie. All I remember is when Eric Bana's like in that dream sequence and he's like wiping the mirror and it's just Hulk with his one finger doing this in the reflection. That is literally all I remember. I remember Electric Dogs.
Dude,
and
the
Nick
dog-
Nolte.
He punches one of the dogs in the nuts.
That was bad. God, that was bad.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get him back. Actually, there was a little trivia fact that they did offer Eric Bana to come back into this movie. He said, nah. That basically almost ruined his fucking career until he was in Troy again.
He was in
and they were
Troy.
like,
that's
all right,
right.
buddy,
That was
you're
like
back. You're back.
That was 04, 05?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was right after that.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I got better
Yeah.
things on the horizon. All right. But yeah, those are my. Yeah, that's it.
Little preview of the next episode, gang. We are going to be jumping back into the X-Men universe with X-Men Origins Wolverine.
sir.
That one I'm excited about. That's when we start to get fucking huge jacked men with a lot of shirtless scenes. Can't wait for that. We get some Liev Schreiber, little Hard Knocks for us, a little Sabretooth. Very excited for that. We get a Gambit. We get a Deadpool, unfortunately, but we'll talk about that next week, gang. Give them the plugs of where they can find us, Myles, and we are out
Yeah,
here.
sortainteresting.com. That's our website. You can find all of our audio and video podcasts. Instagram is at Sorta Interesting Podcast. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that they are available. Just search Sorta Interesting. YouTube.com/Sorta Interesting and Patreon.com/Sorta Interesting.
Alrighty, folks. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next week for X-Men Origins Wolverine. Peace.
Later.